What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another standard video. We got more Winota. I think she's a cool one to build around right now. Kind of important to be able to keep pace with rogues and go under the Yorion decks. So that's what we're trying here, to be a little off meta. Because I think I've played against, what, like one Winota deck in the last like week? So anyway, this is a counters and Winota synergies. And this is what I like about it, right? So Selfless Savior into Conclave Mentor is already a scary thing, and Conclave Mentor just draws so much removal, right? And usually, all of my red sources, well, A, we can play red sources for free in the green-white color base, and B, they're just going to be spending all the removal trying to get rid of the Aspirants and the Mentors, because they think that's what's going to keep me at bay. And then you get to slam your Winota, and then you just win. It's pretty much what we're looking to do here. So you have all these other creatures that are really powerful that they have to keep in check. Because we could play a pretty straightforward just Abzan Counters game, right? And then Winota is just kind of a way to, you know, cheat our way through some stalemates in creature matchups, or just help us if, like, they have a ton of removal and we just only have one or two creatures left. Winota will help push us through. And so some synergies here that I love. Swarm Shambler makes it so that whenever your creatures get targeted by something, you make a 1/1 non-human token, so that triggers Winota. Really cool. Let's see here. And Grakmaw does the same thing too. When it dies and makes a creature, that also triggers Winota. So these two on the curve also make sure you can keep stockpiling your creatures. And Selfless Savior makes those even better too. Or at least the Swarm Shambler triggers better. So all these things on the curve that replace themselves to help make sure you have creatures for Winota. Then you have Basri's Lieutenant, which when you're going off and stuff, and off Winota triggers, it helps mitigate the problems with Winota, right? So early on, like let's say your opponent plays like some big dude or a couple of big creatures, and you play Winota, and you have to swing in with like your 1/1s and 2/2s, and they die. Sometimes you can still come out like behind or barely at parity. Basri's Lieutenant makes it work so that when you're attacking with a Swarm Shambler or like a Scavenging Ooze with a counter on it into their creatures, they then replace themselves, and those creatures have Winota triggers on them. So it's beautiful. So all those 2/2s, they're not humans, they're just white knights. You get more counters. So all these creatures replace themselves for more Winota triggers. You got some other fun things to hit. Kenrith to get back Winota, because there's a lot of mill decks. Also when you legend roll the Winota, being able to get it back is pretty cool. Also because the black is just free in the Abzan colors. And then one Victory's Envoy just because it's kind of cute. I opened one of these, I'm like, man, I never get to use this, but it's just so good with Oran Reef Ooze and Basri's Lieutenant, and just a pretty sweet thing to hit off Winota that I wanted to give it a try. Every single time I've hit with it, they've scooped, so seems pretty decent. We had some really fun games in here, and I'm going to say straight up, I think, looking at it now, before I added the Apparitions, I actually had a lot more black cards, and some, like Pelucanosis, for instance. I forget what the other ones were. So I think I'll just say straight up right now, guys. Probably should just cut the Grakmaws and just go straight Naya with it, because that'll make the mana better. You can sneak in a couple more red sources. Then also you don't have to do the whole Triome thing. Or maybe you could do like a Mardu Triome. That'd be pretty good. Yeah. So that's probably what I do. Or if you want me to go, I think an Abzan Cleric's List splashing Winota could be pretty good, or like Mardu. So we could try that too. Let me know if you guys are interested in all those. I don't know if you're sick of Winota, but here's the thing with this format, right? And let me know if you guys agree. I think the deck building in Standard lately has been insanely fun and really interesting and super cool. The gameplay ends up revolving around very similar things, like, you know, Apparitions and Yorions, and then just Rogues feels like you're playing out the same thing all the time. You know, decks like these, like Winota deck building is really interesting, and then the games just turn into, if I have Winota, I win, if I don't, I lose. But this deck's looking to help mitigate that, because it has a very strong game outside of Winota. So anyway, sorry for that long-winded explanation. I just think deck building's super interesting right now, so I like talking through the thought processes for this. I think the deck would be stronger as just green, white, splashing red, or full on Naya. Let me know what you guys think. Catch you in game 1. Hope you enjoy. Please do all the YouTube stuff, you know, all those things. I won't list them because I don't like begging, but it really helps out. Catch you guys in game 1. Hope you enjoy. Okay, wow. Weird hand. But we're up against what's probably a slow deck. And if I draw one green source, this is... I guess I need to draw a green and a red. I'll agree to keep. Very greedy keep. But hey, if we're not greedy, what are we doing, right? Okay, Bant. There we go. That's all we needed. So I guess I can play this as a black source now then. So I'm gonna go Aspirant. Let's get aggressive. Get it aggressive. Nessian Wanderer I hadn't seen in that deck before though, so that's surprising. What do you got? Banishing Light? What do you got? Willow Haven. Okay. Into Omen of the Sea. Confirmed. Sure, that's another good card. Okay. So I'm gonna go Storm Shambler first, just in case he has any sort of spell. Sweet. Aspirant. Get in there, dude. Boom. Boom. Everyone's got counters. Now we just need a red source. No biggie. I think I have, what, 8? 12? I think I have 8. So we whiffed on the land. That's one thing, these spell lines make Nessian Wanderer kind of awkward. That's where I kind of fell out of favor with him a little bit. But yeah, if we hit a red source, I guess we only get 1 trigger. But at least you can pump him up big enough so he won't get killed by something. Apparition. Rude. I should say Speller ability. I can't believe this doesn't say Speller ability. Hello. You're a good card. So, double white is what we need. We can go Ooze. Put it on you. During combat, I guess you put it on him. Boom. Well, you could double block, so no. I will wait 1 turn. Seems decent. ECD. Rude. Rude. There's Curve now better than us, man. This thing should trigger off of abilities. It's so lame. Because white removal's the best right now, and it's all abilities. Scratch to the top again. Come on, man. Grakma, now that's pretty cool. So if she's a 4/4, can't get killed. Just play this first, just in case. Counter on you. Attack. I guess, because if that person dies and then he gets it back, ugh. Ugh, it's just a mess no matter what way you do it. Because then he could exile the Grakma. I think I have to wait for this to fizzle. So if we attack the apparition and then get a 2/2, and it's not a human, I think my way out of this game is try and hit with Winota anyway. So this will give me another Winota trigger. I have another dude coming back. This allows me to apply more pressure. Let's go to the top, which scares me. Wicked Wolf, that's rude. Another ability. Oh, the perfect size as well. I guess he could have made another food. Alright, Grakma's getting big. He's tapped, so I can attack it next turn at least. But then Grakma's getting exiled. Yeah, I walked right into that one. I was thinking it'd be an ECD. Okay. What the heck was that? Okay. So, I guess we're gonna have to try to go wide here. Oh, I wish I had double green so I could go Ooze, then exile it. Come on, man. Okay, okay. So I'll just go Aspirant here. Put a counter on you. Everybody attacks. And scoos it up. Okay, so he's probably playing Yorion this turn. He can exile Grakma or the Aspirant. Or the Scoos. I imagine Grakmaw though. Okay. So I have 3 triggers for Winota now. I guess Yorion, blink everything, kills 2 more things. It's too powerful, man. Too powerful. If you don't curve directly into Winota for these, you're pretty much screwed. I was on the draw too. Just the fact that he doesn't trigger off these sucks, because I'd have like 10 triggers for Winota. We'll fight here. Alright, still have 3 triggers. Just give me that red source, please. Scry at the top is scary. Let's go, dude. Yeah! The deck wants it, man. Let's go. Give him what we came for. Let's go. Winota? Sure. Kenrith? Let's go. Lieutenant? Beautiful. Alright. How do we make this as awkward for him as possible? I think we just spread as much damage apart as we can. And because this way we also get as many 2/2s as possible. So he has 4 blockers, we have 6 attackers. He's getting hit for at least 6, going down to 5. Each of those make new 2/2s. He did scry at the top though. He has protection for multicolored, so I guess I'm glad I didn't put it on him. That's 10 damage. He's hesitating about the apparition. Makes sense. Oh, the deck pulled through. It's actually a close one now. Yeah, make yourself indestructible. Goes to 1. What does he have, another Yorion or something? Oh, he totally has one of the clones. So you can clone this to kill the Winota. But we might still be able to go wide enough. So 1, 2, 3 mana for that, and then what? 4 mana, 2 mana to sack food for some life. Might save him. Aww, lame. So if he has the thing to copy the apparition, we're screwed. Unless I pull another Winota. I knew it. Copies the Yorion instead. Makes sense. Come on, man. Yeah, and it sucks that he's exiling it, because then Kenny G can't put him... Oh wait, no, I do have one in the yard. That's amazing. And he doesn't have the other food, so he can't really fight the Kenrith. So Kenrith can put him back. Okay, okay. Oh, I remembered. Yep, that's why Legend Rule can actually be good when you're doing the Winota stuff. That's sick. So you can exile Winota. The Omen making more blockers and gaining more life sucks, though. Really sucks. He's fighting the Lieutenant, so he's gonna be tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am gonna get 4 Winota triggers. Okay, dude, this is the deck doing what it does best. Let's do it. Roll the dice. Hey, 3, 3, okay. Lieutenant's good. I guess we just spread out the damage as much as we can. Let's go! We did it! We did it! We had no business winning that game, dude. That red source off the top was so clutch. And the Winota too. That's how the deck works. Oh, baby. Okay, we got red sources, we got Winotas, we got awkward mana. We'll keep it. Just weird greedy like that. I definitely need the green, so we're gonna have to draw a second. Either green source or red source. So let's see how that goes. Okay. Oh, easy. This is red, white. Okay. So we gotta play this one. I can attack. Play the Mentor, I guess. Oh, and they're both non-human. It's so beautiful. Let's go, dude. And then I can play Ooze, swing in. Rakdos. What's he gonna play? Kroxa? If he makes me discard my Winota, I will be so sad. I think that's fine, actually. I'd rather save the Savior for Winota. And that's where it's good. Conclave Mentor is such like a, what's it called? It attracts removal. Whatever you want to say about that. Okay, cool. So, what can you play this turn? Maybe Bone Crusher Giant? Well, that's fine. Kroxa? Okay. Definitely discarding the Scoos. And this is actually really good for me, because I'm going to be empty-handed anyway. Not taking that damage. Maybe I want the Scoos to exile the Kroxa, but this way I can just hit for maximum damage. Red. Winota. Gotcha. Faked you out, bruv. Bet you didn't see that coming. Boom. Kenny. And Victory's Envoy. He didn't even see the Victory's Envoy. He didn't even get to see it. Oh, it's so glorious. Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Hold up. Let me show the battlefield. Victory's Envoy. Upkeep on each other creature. This dude attacks, doubles all the counter, or adds an extra counter and everything. Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Okay. We have Apparition. We have to draw some things, but we have Winota. We have 2 of our 4 colors of mana. We have plenty of green sources. So yeah, I'll keep on this one. A good old-fashioned keep over here. Island. Classic. Wind Robber. Okay, we're up against Mill. Aren't we always? Sucks to have to use this as a green source, but I have far more green spells than red. I have a feeling Winota's gonna get countered anyway, so let's see what we got. We'll tap out main phase for the... There it is. And then we get to take him. This is where my deck might have a couple legs over here. Apparition, no! Swarm Shambler, no! A lot of black sources being drawn. Boom. Got him. Let's go. Sweet. Alright, so now this isn't enough of a clock, so we probably might have to tap out again. And Scoos has some, Bloodchief's Thirst, and then another one. That'll be sad if that happens. Okay. Nothing. Well, that's easy. I'm gonna go with Lieutenant first. I feel like it's more likely to get hit with something. Play Lieutenant first. Drawn and lock, absolutely. Not surprising at all. He has one. Ugh, so now he dies. Crackback. Do I just have to attack anyway? Probably. Another Lieutenant. Okay, that's pretty good. This is like the one turn he's tapped out for. Okay, what do we do here? So I play Lieutenant. He has protection from the Soaring Thought Thief, so that's cool. You could have the 1/1 flash creature anyway, in which case Winota would be better. Because whatever I play next turn, I'm almost 100% certain will get countered. So at least this will get replaced with something. So yeah. Just make sure it doesn't get countered. Yeah, he totally has the dude. Or it could be the Wind Robber trigger, but either way, that's the best we're going to get out of the Apparition and the Winota. I'll grab the Aspirant. Doesn't deal as much damage right now, but... Ooh, okay. So didn't have the dude. Thieves Guild Enforcer, that's the name. The dude. So at least now Aspirant and Lieutenant can maybe get a little bit of work done. But the clock's just gonna be way too fast. Okay, I take 4. Mill me more. Not another Lieutenant! All my Winota triggers, dude. Trying to find that removal spell. I think he needs a land drop for the other Blood Chief's Thirst. Okay, so at least I have 2 dudes now. Another white source. Let's go Lieutenant. Drawing all humans now. As is the custom. Let's put it on Aspirant. Okay, play another Aspirant. Okay. Rude. I mean, actually that's not too bad. Let's put another one on you. And let's put one on you. So I think he's gonna get hit with the removal, so I want him to make a 2-2. Because that 2-2 triggers Winota, and that's pretty sick. Lieutenant synergies, bro. Now we have a clock. That's pretty respectable. Okay. Hello. Ooze time. Ooze time. I love me some ooze, bro. Didn't say please. Okay, but now you're tapped out, so. Boom, boom. Get in there. And he's Vigilance, let's go. Taking it to the mill, dudes. And if he kills one, I get a 2-2. Which makes Winota better. So he needs like Blood Chief's Thirst right here, plus Counterspell for Winota. Which is very possible, mind you. Given how this deck operates. Is he going to put him into his hand? Zareth Sand? Maybe get an Apparition? Yup. He's doing it. Well, that's pretty rude. Which gets the Lieutenant. Each of these will attack for 4 though, so that's a thing. Man, if only one of these was a non-human. Boom, boom. So he has to block 1, which gives me a 4/4. And it's non-human. Guess I'll save this to cycle. Play the Winota. I don't really need much more mana than 6. Let's be real. So 2 kill spells might do me in. Do I block with the 4/4 or with the Winota? Because this makes Winota a better top deck. But Winota costs more to kill with a removal spell. I don't know anymore, dude. So he has the Thought Thief. He has to have 3 kill spells, so. Sweet. Works for me. The deck works, boys. This is a hand I can absolutely respect. We have all our colors of mana. Let's start with the Triome. Luris, we're probably up against Rogues. So we'll probably just get screwed anyway. We'll see though. Hello. So, if I make this white, we can go Swarm Shambler, Selfless Savior. I want him out first because Wind Robber? Okay, it is Rogues. Yeah, the removal's targeted. Finally something Swarm Shambler works against. Let's see if we can pull this off, boys. So, we can still be on curve with... play this as a red source. So they probably know we're Winota, but I don't want to just I'm fine with giving them the information. What do we want to do here? We can play Oran Reef Ooze, which is pretty good. I think I want to go Aspirant and put a counter on the Swarm Shambler. Just make my dudes big. This way both of these trigger, and it makes Ooze even better next turn. Luminarch Aspirant is so good. Ditch a land, sure. One land would have been nice, but I have a feeling I'll draw a couple before I hit a Winota anyway. Okay. Another tap land. A lot of tap lands in this deck. My turn. Ooh. That's pretty good. Huh. Kind of want to go Ooze, just to really make him have to play something. And then he's playing Sorcery Speed. Seems decent. I'll put it on the Shambler, because I feel like Aspirant's going to get hit with removal first, so. Seems good. Let me play the Ooze, target itself. Booyah! And if he kills the Ooze, it takes his whole turn off of Bloodchief's Thirst. And the Heartless Act does nothing to me. So that's glorious. I'm a fan of that. Zareth Sand is really what gets me. My deck's really good against itself. All those apparitions and such. That's where Ooze can start coming in. Saving me. Another land, okay. Winota, no! No! He scoops. He knew what was coming. Alright, cool. Because, let's see here. As soon as he saw Winota, he's like, dude, I'm so dead. So, I could play Conclave Mentor. Then Aspirant puts a counter even on Selfless Savior. So that's a 3-3. We attack with Ooze. Everything gets 2 counters. Oh. Oh, that had to be pretty close to lethal at that point, you would think. Interesting hand, very slow. Can I keep it on the play? I have to draw a black source and other creatures. No. Okay, this is good. I have really good mana too. So white, green, white. I'll keep this, put back the Ooze maybe. Yeah. Is this the worst because I'm only going to have 1 green mana probably? We'll see though. Fervent Champion. Bouquet. So Scavenging Ooze would have been a great one to have. So that's awkward. Robber. Boo. Why are you on the play, man? Get a land. Conclave Mentor. I need him. I need him. So we can go White Source, Savior. Pass. So I have something to block the Robber at least. Shock, protect you. Another shock. No, okay. That's pretty cool. Weird way of doing things. Okay. Sweet. Let's go, dude. So this will be my black man, I guess, but I'm probably gonna want to cycle it. Double green's not really important, so. Apparition. Hit the Pyroling. Maybe the Robber. Both are 2 CMC. I think I want to hit the Robber. So he has to go face with the Pyroling, which is fine. If he shocks my Shambler, I have a chum blocker for it, so that's fine. If he kills my Apparition, then I can take his other dude. Scorching Dragonfire. Okay. It's fine by me. Ooh, baby. Okay. 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 Black mana. Play you, and then I can put a counter on you. Stabilizing. We're stabilizing. He has Embercleave. No, he doesn't. Sick, dude. Didn't shock it in response. That's pretty sweet. So, kind of like Apparition hitting the Pyroling, and then I can attack. Cycles Godzilla. What is this deck, dude? That's a weird include. You'd think he would have done that main phase, try to hit a land drop or something. If he has shock, I guess Grakma could die. Or he could just double block. But that's fine. Then he has no board and I have a 3/3. Oh, also, plus if he had shock, he could have just blocked with Fervent Champion. It's fine by me. Again, I'm just trying to keep him off of Embercleave. But maybe that's just not his type of deck. Grakma token looks sick though. Look at this thing. It's molting. Looks glorious. Counter on it, sure. Ooh. Ooh. Mentor! Should have done Self a Savior first. That was dumb. Okay. I'm drawing pretty good here, fellas. I must admit. Sweet. Just gonna make this dude like a 6/6. Because if he can outclass Yadaro, that's his name, right? Then I don't have anything to worry about. Although he'd still be very lucky to have drawn all 4 copies, just straight up, you know? You won't even get a card off of him. Get wrecked, dude. 6/6. It's a plains, so I can play you. White, white, black. Cycle you. Luminarch Aspirant. Grakma, it's also a good one. So, I guess we hit for 6. Seems decent. Jump block, yep. Direct, dude. So he's gonna enter as a 4/4. He had the 3rd copy? What? What luck is this? That's his only draw spell too, by the way. Torbrand, okay. Torbrand plus Yadaro would be pretty scary. I'll just block with a 3/3. I don't want him to be able to cast my mentor. Turn, hello. Ooze it up, bros. Ooze it up. Do I attack with the 6/6? I think I'm just gonna play it real safe like. Torbrand makes everything scary to me. Pyroling? Okay, cool. Probably scoops. Play Red Source, play Grakma. Attack. They both get counters. Let's go. Boom! Oh, it's amazing. Self a Savior really just makes me feel safe too. He did it! He drew all 4. Still might not be good enough though. Robber? Wow. This guy's getting pretty fortunate draws. Yeah, Robert. And you can play him to block. Oh my gosh, dude. So he's hitting for 10. I gotta make sure I have lethal on the crackback. Or maybe I put you here and you here. No. You here and then you give him indestructible. Yeah, that should be lethal. So you can play him and then he gains 2 life. Then I attack with 4 creatures. He has to block 2 of them. Ooh, another mentor is quite good too. What if I just attack with you guys? Or just you two? And he can block Godzilla. There we go. Seems decent. I can't believe he actually hit the Yadaro, dude. That's insane. Okay, what do we got? If he has Embercleave, we lose. So that's hilarious. Block here. Activate. It's funny, I literally thought of him as part of the game plan. Okay. Whew. Sweet! Okay, what a weird game of Magic that was. You drew all 4 copies in the top like 15 cards. That's amazing. Okay, we're up against one of the Olsen twins. That's interesting. Mana looks decent. We got a curve. Let's do it. Let's do it. What am I going to start with? So it's a red, white. So we want the green. Yes, okay. Goodness. Red source is least important, so we want green, white, and this can be the red, and then we're good to go. Cool. Sequencing the mana on this is always an interesting one. Ooh, shelter. Save that for turn 3. So, I think I'm fine playing the Savior. Then I'll just put a counter on the Shambler. If this is mono white, this could be interesting. Because I can keep this in hand if he plays, I don't know, like a swamp or something. Because, you know, if they have Myers Grasp, that could be awkward. That's Dexos. Definitely mono white here. Can't attack now, bruv. It's also the reason why I didn't want to attack. Because then he just doesn't block, attacks back. And then that's awkward for everyone. That's a good draw. Okay, so we can play this untapped then, so I can go Aspirant and put a counter on my dude. But do I need to do that? I could just play this tapped. In case I draw Winota. Yeah. I think I want to hold on to that, actually. White, green. Just make him nervous, you know? Boom. Let's put a counter on you. So this way, no matter what he hits, I still get a token, and that makes my Winotas more powerful. So if he plays Linden, he just gains life. His dudes aren't big enough still. I guess Heliod or Daxos I couldn't kill unless I double blocked. That'd be kind of sucky. So if he plays Heliod, he just has to pass the turn. And we're looking peachy keen. Ooze is slightly awkward in this deck with only one, like a couple green sources, but whatever. If I draw Winota, I'll be punished, but I don't care. Because I just got to hit him on the crackback and we're good. Okay, speaker's a little scary. I don't have much interaction. And by that I mean I have one Pelucranos. Casket, yikes, is it a spell? It's a spell. Bummer. So yeah, that wasn't the best idea anyway. He's a 2/5. Attack, I dare you. Got him. Yeah, because even banishing, like, pretty much all the removal just doesn't even go through that. Okay. Let's just stare at each other for a while. No attacks. End turn. Let's just stare at each other, which is probably better for him. That's exactly what I didn't want to see. It's a major bummer right there. Gonna get a big speaker. Let's keep shambling. Okay, that gives me a black source, so I think I'll just play it. And it's another green source. Dude, one Winota, bro. That's all it takes. Because when you get to start stacking those Basri's lieutenants, oh, it's glorious. One creature dies, you get 3 2/2s, which all trigger Winota again. Come on, it's the dream. And we have Kenrith coming out. Banishing Light is rude. My Swarm Shambler! Rude. Only Kenny had an ability that killed artifacts and enchantments. Yeah, you get another counter. Put it on the speaker. I'm definitely killing that speaker, bro. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Plus I can just gain 5 life a turn, so. Let's just play Kenny. Kenny G! It's the man for me. Sucks that he doesn't help against any of their removal. Helps for combat, but... Basri, rude. You give Speaker indestructible. Then you get to make an Angel. But he's playing off the top now. Yeah.
I will guard your advance.
At least I have a good block against it. 10 devotion, dude. Man, that's crazy. So even if I get Winota, combat's not going to be very kind to me. Yep. That's a bummer. Full art angel tokens look sick though. They'd be looking sick though. There she is. Maybe we can make something beautiful happen. We're so dead though. They tapped and attacking. How are we gonna do 30 damage? I don't know, but I want some triggers. Let's get some triggers going. Okay. Just attack with the speaker. Or all 3. That's lovely. So that's 11 damage. Sure. Put a counter on our Kenny. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I could have just alpha'd and done the -2 and killed me. But whatevs. Plus he has a huge lifelinker. Well, I guess I'll probably just make another angel. So you're saying there's a chance we can do 40 damage in one turn. Let's go. Totally possible. Probably has another block or 2. No? Okay. There's one lieutenant. That's a bummer. Let's go, dude. To the face. Let's get our triggers. Nothing, really. Boom. Victory's envoy! Lieutenant Dan. Let's go with the savior. Let's make it 2-2. Well, everyone, that was the deck. Really hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you could make it better just cutting out the Grakmaws and going to straight Naya. Yeah, it's actually a much better idea. So let me know. I'm gonna make that as a video. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I had before I added the apparitions, I had like Pelucrinoses and other black cards too that made it a little bit more worthwhile. So that's probably why. I forgot if I said the intro or not or whatever, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely some changes we want to make. I never drew Stonecoil Serpent. That's crazy. I didn't even think of that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I will catch you in the next video. Hope you have an excellent day.